Well, Lee did not disappoint at all. This was the finale of Payback as a Mother. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to pull my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag in all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video. This is season 1 finale of Star. And like I said, Lee Daniels did not disappoint at all. This was really a whole big thing of people really kind of falling prey to karma's badness, really. Anyway, we start off with Eva and Carlotta actually getting into it outside of the police station. They're going down, basically seeing about getting Hael out. He's getting out of jail. Carlotta and Eva start going at it. Eva's being real smart mouth, telling Carlotta, yeah, I speak perfect English, this, that, and the other, on and on. Hael's like, what are you talking to her like that for? This, that, thing, and the other. She's found out. Everybody knows that Eva's full of shit at this point. And then Eva states at that point, Star's the one that called and turns you in. Well, we all know that it actually was Eva that actually did it. The next thing we actually see Hael and Hunter having a little run-in. Hunter's up there at Hael's apartment, just a mess, crying. I'm so sick of him with his punk ass, crying and carrying on. He just beats her fucking ass, and then he's always crying, and he's so pitiful. Hael banged them all up against the wall and told him not to be putting his hands on her and all of that. So you're acting just like your dad, you know? And he's like, I love her, I love her. Whatever, I want nobody to love me like that, child. So after that, the next thing we get there's this phone call from Arlene, Hunter's mother. And she being all smart mouth, talking about, Hael, that's it. They done found you out, honey. And there's nothing I can do about it. They found out about the girls that you let go, and they're coming for you. And then she's cracking up laughing on the phone. But she said she was going to get him back. And she is just snickering and kikiing out and cracking up. Then there's the whole situation with Big Boy. Big Boy actually comes and talks to, he has the girls come in, and Eva tells them he's going to sign them, but they got to fire Hael. And the fact that Hael had gotten indicted was their way of getting out of the contract with him. So they all agreed, all four of them agreed. Hael snaps out on Eva next. Eva's telling them, I didn't know what was going on, this, that, and the other. Telling them she's sorry, blah, 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 about all of that, and that she'll make it up to him, and this, that, and the other, and that I really love you, and you know I really love you, and this, that, thing, and the other, and they outvoted me, and on and on and on, and you know Star was the one that did it. He told her, he said, no. You're the one that turned on me. You're the only one that knew where the car was. You're the only one that knew anything about that whole car situation. I believe you ratted me out. Oh, no. So he's looking real confused. And he said, I got to get out of here. He leaves for a walk or whatever. She started laughing and going to say, stupid ass. And she's smiling and grinning. I said, all these people, everybody just so shady. They all, remember, it's the tangle web we weave when we practice to deceive, honey. And they're all so deceptive. They really are. Next, we actually see Otis's wife. And she runs into Carlotta. And I'm wondering at this point, why is Carlotta down at the police station anyway? But she was down at the police station. We see Otis's wife. Carlotta rolled up on her and was like, you ought to be shaming yourself. your oldest wife, and you knew that girl was being raped and molested, and you didn't say anything. You ought to be shaming your damn self. And she rolled out on her. Went about her business. Later on, Carlotta finds out what hotel she's staying at, goes to her. They end up having a talk, and she's like, get out. She gonna tell her, come on, girl, talk to me. Woman to woman. You knew what was going on. This, that, and the other. So the woman ends up telling her, she said, yeah, I knew. And as soon as Simone left, he started it on my babies, and I couldn't have it. I couldn't have him do that to my babies. So I killed that bastard. And if he was living, I'd kill him again with his black ass. She's like, I couldn't have that with my babies. I just couldn't do it. And Carla was like, he beat you too and all that. So they went through all that, had this bonding moment, or so she thought. And I think it was kind of cool. I think Carlotta felt bad for her until the point where she basically said, like it was okay for him to be fucking Simone, and it kept him off of her and her daughters. I don't think Carlotta cared for that too much, but whatever. Carlotta had recorded her ass and had the whole confession on tape, so that was that. So she had let Halil know, you're going to be clear because I got the whole confession. Actually told the girls as well. So then we see Cotton come through. Cotton comes through. She got all the girl stuff because she made the girl stuff for the Atlanta Fest, and one top was missing, which was Star's, because it was over at Hunter's house. So Star had been putting makeup on her face and stuff. She had a little run-in with her sister, with Simone earlier, and told Simone, I'm done with him, this, that, thing, and the other. I'm going to go over there and get my top, and I'll be out. She took this crowbar with her. So that was that. She goes over there. She runs into him. She tells him, hey, I ain't for all this bullshit. She told him, if you step near me, because he's like, I'm sorry, all that bullshit that he does all the time. If you come near me, I'm going to take this crowbar and I'm going to decorate these walls with the insides of your fucking skull. Just get away from me. She's wanted her shit and she's going to leave. So later on, we see Simone and Alex going to the Atlanta Fest. And they're like, well, we're a Star. Nobody heard from Star. So Simone told Alex, go ahead and get us signed in. I'm going to go. I got to go check on Star. I got to go. So she went on and did it. She gets there to the house. She's banging on the door, asking for Star. Hunter's sitting in front of this door, and the door is kind of like wedged with a bat or something. Look like a bat or something. He got the door wedged. He gets up. He comes up, open the door. He's talking to Simone. Simone's like, where's Star? And he's like, I ain't seen her. And she's like, funny, because she was supposed to be coming over here to get something. He goes right off into a tangent because he's fucking crazy. So I'm tired of people not believing me. He gonna knock her, cold cocked her, and banged her on the wall and told her, I'm tired of people not believing me, you bitch, get out of here. She took the crowbar because the crowbar was laying on the ground where you see that they took it and beat Star's ass, then took it off, knocked her off of her. Well, that shit didn't work with Simone. Simone beat his motherfucking ass with that crowbar. She hit him in his knees and then hit him upside his head and cold cocked that motherfucker and left him out laying on that floor. Ran around, found Star, got Star out, and they go to leave. But before they leave, Star takes his hand and breaks his hand with the goddamn crowbar and told him, the next time you think about hitting a woman, I'll come back here and kill you. So she broke his hand that he actually uses to throw with. He's a quarterback. So that was that. So they go on off. They go do the competition. Of course, Eva doesn't show up. Big Boy shows up instead and lets them know right before they go on, I'm not going to be signing you all because Eva done let me know that you're pregnant and we don't do babies' mamas. And we ain't all that impressed with you anyway, Star. You okay. But the other one, Simone, we know you're half black, but we could pass you off as Latina, so you come see me later. But we're going to sign Eva, because I watched her rehearse with y'all. She's better than y'all, so we're going to sign her. So she literally gave up. Eva did her shady shit and gave up that Alex was pregnant and ended up getting herself a solo deal. A mess. So they're like, what the hell? They go in on and they perform. They won the competition, which gives them $1 million contract. At that point, they have no manager. So when that's all over, Carlotta jumps herself in and tells them, that she would like to be their manager. And she's like 20%, or whatever. She's like, I would never lie to you all. I know the business, this, that, and the other. I always have y'all best interest at hand, this, that, and the other. So she sold herself to them. And they're like, okay, well, Miss Carlotta, rather, be our manager. And I'm still looking. You know what? I've been side-eyeing Carlotta ever since the preacher. Carlotta is a classic church person. She is all for good as long as it's good for her. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, in the midst of all of that going on, next thing we see is Hael. He goes to Cotton because Cotton's having her surgery done at the same time. And Carlotta shows up. And they both tell her, we love you, this, that, thing, and the other. And you see her being put under for a surgery. And then you see her being brought out. Surgery ain't been done. I don't believe. They don't say yes or no, but I don't believe so. Because when she comes back out, she ain't hooked to no machines. She ain't hooked to nothing. She ain't even got an IV. And she come back up. And the first thing she sees is Carlotta looking suspect. And baby, her arm is chained. She's handcuffed to the bed. And they said Arnold called her by her real name, her boy name, and told her, you're under arrest for grand theft. Now, the last conversation that Cotton and Carlotta had, Carlotta asked her, what'd you do to get that money, that much money that fast? How much did you have to sell yourself for to get that much money that fast? And then, like I said, what was she doing at that police station? I believe Carlotta turned Cotton in. So I'm like, again, she really fucking works my motherfucking nerves with her self-righteous bullshit, because I see her as she's really trying to control things. She does not want Cotton to have this sex change operation, and I think there's no length that she won't go to keep it from happening. And I think that dirty bitch actually turned her in. That's a mess. That's a whole mess. And it had to be Carlotta to turn her in, because Andrew don't even know Cotton's real name is Arnold. And when she did the crafting with the checks, she didn't fucking sign Arnold. She went as Arnold, but she didn't sign Arnold, and she doesn't look like Arnold. So that's some Carlotta shit. That's the fuck she's down at that goddamn police station. I can't wait till this come back on to see how Lee flips this shit. But I didn't like that shit. Now, again, that motherfucking Carlotta, you keep on playing around with all that holiness and that Bible, bitch, it's going to burn your fucking ankles. Keep on. Keep on, bitch. Anyway, so and also Alex decided that she was keeping the baby, so they're all happy about that. Last thing we see that goddamn Hunter showing up at Hael's place, so he can talk to Hael. He needs some pain pills because his hands all fucked up. He runs in the cabinet, gets him something. Ain't nobody there but Eva. Eva's trying to be in his business, and he's like, where's Hael? She's like, what did you do to her? And he's like, I didn't do anything to her. I ain't got nothing but love for her. She'll say, Star don't know how to love nobody. I do. Come on over here and kiss me. Next thing you know, she fucking Hunter. That bitch ain't nothing but an opportunist. She trying to fuck him, and he already half drunk, half high, probably fucking her raw. She trying to have a motherfucking baby. She ain't slick. But guess what she got just instead? This is where all of the motherfucking paybacks and the keys all set for me. And I was like, damn. And I ran down the list. She up there, he steady giving it to her baby. And you see a hitman slide up in Hael's apartment and loaded their asses full of bullets, baby. Killed the fuck out of them. They both, and at the end, Hael found them laying in that bed. So there you go with the paybacks. Eva, you trying to be slick, you fucking bitch. And always trying to get over on somebody. You lost your life in the midst of trying to be fucked up because she didn't give a fuck about nobody. You'll turn anybody against. She turned the group against Hael. She turned Hael against the group. She turned Hyle, she was about to turn Hyle and Hunter against each other. Okay, with her fucking them and all of that. So you got your payback by losing your life. Hunter, you're a fuck boy. And you got a hot dick that you ain't got no control over, and you like putting your hands on motherfuckers. So you got your payback with your life. You're a dead motherfucker now. And Arlene, you thought it was real funny that some motherfucker was going to kill Hyle. Well, they killed your boy, bitch. Now laugh that off. Payback is a mother. Big boy, you thought you was doing something real slick. You gonna dog the girls and pull Eva. Well, she's a dead bitch. I'd like to see what track she lay down. And you don't have the girls now either. Otis's wife, you gave somebody else's child up to save your children, and now you're going to jail, bitch. You had a foster child and misused them and let them be raped and pillaged and misused, try to save your kids. Now your children are going to be foster parents, bitch. So there's your payback. Carlotta, you're next. See you all next season.